So the name's Agame, and if you ain't awake, you dumb as fuck, cause with a name like Game, every stage expect to level up. What is poppin', YouTube? It is your boy Agame365 back at it again with another episode of Agame Reviews. First and foremost, I actually want to give a special shout out to Demia for he sent me a donation to actually buy the perpetual plan of Filmora, meaning we won't have to deal with that annoying ass watermark anymore. Yay! So shout out to bro Demia. A week after this battle that I have coming up, he's actually going to be battling a girl named MC Ms. T on a Battle for the North card, Ego Death. If you're in the Anchorage, Alaska area or surrounding, check that battle out. That's going to be a fun little battle there. Speaking of fun little battles, I'm using this as kind of a promotional video / battle breakdown tied into one, because June 21st, I will actually be on this league, settle the score. I'll be battling Rugrat JQ, and I thought I would use this intro to take a little time to kind of discuss my thought process heading into this battle. You can clip this however you want. If you want it for promotional version, I personally don't fucking care. Clip it how you will. I'm locked in. I'm ready. I'm locked in. I am very confident in my material. I feel like I got a lot of shit that's really good. I got a lot of punches. I got some comedy here and there. You know, I got a lot of good material in this. I also know that Rugrat battles the week before our battle, so I think that was a personal mistake of his, but you know, I can't get through a round clean. Take 2 back-to-back battles to prove your prep times there. I'm not going to discuss that matter. I don't feel like it's prevalent to the task at hand. So, if you out in the Mongomery, Alabama area, June 21st, settle the score, Sushi Mania 2. We got T-Rex hosting the card. We got Plug versus Chef Trez. We got Chuck AR-15, or Chuck AR, I think, versus Quantum Physics. Bro, we got a fire-ass card, including one of the names I'm actually going to be breaking down today here, OG South. He's going to be battling the homie Big Taliban, so that should be a good battle, hopefully. We'll find out. This is my first time seeing either of these guys, OG South or Knowkneed. The league owners were literally like, yeah, just pick whatever battle you want, fam. And this was the one battle that they dropped the link for, so this is the breakdown. Now, that being said, I already know this intro is like 2.5 minutes long, so I apologize for that, but bear with me. If you're looking for the type reactors who don't really break down the content, that's not what we do here at Agame Reviews. I go bar for bar, and I pick a winner round by round. But with all of that finally being said, let's jump into it.
Yeah. I
am going to jump past the intro just to make sure I don't get copyright claimed, because they actually copyright claimed one of my intro clips for background music. I think it was the K9 and Golden Q whatever, man. I get it.
We finna, I know it, man. You can slip a little hit it.
Sushi God, man.
You did that. Let's get it started.
Let's go, man. Hey, let these boys introduce themselves, man. You came the furthest. Introduce yourself on the left.
Your boy Knowkneed, cut your shit, Matt time shit. Let's go.
Yeah. On my right.
Y'all already know what's going on, man. OG South, man. Big OG, big Billy, man. Y'all know what's finna go on, man.
Yeah.
Big Southside.
All right, man. Hey, you came the furthest. Call it in the air, man.
Tez.
Am I cool?
Heads it is, man. Hey.
First round, don't know.
First round? Oh, no needs, man. Y'all be quiet for these boys, man. Let them get their shit off.
We ready?
We ready, man.
Georgia versus Alabama. Knowkneed versus OG, y'all. Shit. We neighbors. Just know if we got a problem, I ain't putting up with dog shit. Slow your roll. Everybody got a part in the show. Champ might be, and Dre put me on. Even thought about doing this on my own. No shows had me against myself. I even started building the clone, but you came up here to gossip like bitches do. Stop buying news, that's something that bitches do. Since you like to talk about what's going on, make sure you report my lives as I build. This my construction zone. It's like you going through an identity crisis, but your life is divided like state lines is. You fucked up so many times.
That was nice. Your life's divided like state lines is. I also feel like it's just a lot of context building, where it's the whole I've had so many no-shows, I've had to try to build a clone. You gonna try to report petty gossip like bitches do. I feel like it's just kind of tone establishing. I don't feel like it's anything that crazy yet. But let's let him cook up. Let's see if he got anything crazy.
Times that you hang your head down, torn between being yourself and staying true to southbound, cause your first persona didn't work, slime. OG will get the job done, but it take time. Southbound was a bum, shitty. OG still a bum, shitty. I ain't asking you.
That's funny as fuck. I guess I'm assuming OG South must have went by like Southbound or something else at one point in time. Hence, Knowkneed bringing that shit up. Where it's like Southbound was boring, shitty. You know, OG South is still boring. Shit, that was funny.
When Champ called my phone, I was feeding ducks breadcrumbs on lakefronts. You just dust, dirt, and should go back where you came from, San Key. That word has so many meanings, now I can damn see. No wonder you southbound, Don D, and OG. You probably in a relationship with all three. Play south in traffic. Play south in traffic. Like damn, the music blasting. Play south in traffic. Till the car and your body crashing. Play south in traffic. I'm sarcastic. He average. Worried about top 10 shit. You in my top 5. People to kill list, and you.
I mean, that's kind of generic. You in my top 5 to kill list. That's kind of a generic punch there. But I did like the play south in traffic, like damn his music blaring. The play south in traffic, like his body. That was a nice little flip there.
Wear bucket hats, dressed like you wash cars. How'd you get into that? I saw you when I pulled up under the overpass. I heard an OG yell. I said, oh hell. Can I wash your car for $2? Nigga, you easy, ashes to ashes.
Now that's funny. That's that whole kind of concept of like, yeah, you know, is one of those people like those homeless individuals who are just trying to make some extra money on the side, scrubbing the windows and shit. That's funny as hell.
Dust. Throw your ashes in the air, then dust you up. Your broadcast particles southbound to the place you in. You can report live from hell, nigga, as an anchor man. Wait. What you gonna say? I can't rap, nobody be on my live. That's exactly how I lead the scene, nigga. Nobody alive, but you gonna have to rap, nigga.
That's a nice self-deprecation flip to an actual punch. That was fire. The whole like, yeah, you see nobody on my live, well, that's how I'm supposed to leave them. Nobody alive. That was a fire flip there. That was the first real kind of nice punch from Knowkneed there. Because hopefully this is a momentum trend where he finally started cooking up, because I feel like he's got some funny shit in between here and there, but he ain't really been saying anything. But that was the first real punch on that one for Knowkneed.
Yeah. Need.
Give it up for that first motherfucking round.
Okay.
Man.
I'm assuming this must be a 3-round battle. Solid start from Knowkneed. He had his best punch at the end of the round, which actually could be a very strong strategic point for him, because people might remember that punch the most out of the round total. It was a solid round. He has some good shit. He has some slick shit here and there, like the music blasting line, the regardless of the profile, you was old and shitty line. He had some slick shit in between. Nothing really crazy in my personal opinion, though. So, bottom of the first, it's on OG South. Let's see how this shit go.
Hey, bottom of the first on South, man. Let's go.
Nigga, you talk too much. But I'm here to zip your tongue up like a pair of Gary Payton. See, you might can find me everywhere. Yeah.
That was nice. That was nice. Zip your tongue up like a pair of Gary Paytons, because the old glove shoes that Gary Payton had, you would zip up the... That was nice.
Early. See, you might can find me everywhere. But I bet you won't find me in a nigga statement. See, this is the part where I go young jock cut. Cause this the part where I strain you out. See, you playing checkers. We playing chess here. Because I'm aiming below the neck. See you?
We playing chess here because we're aiming below the net. I mean, that didn't hit. Maybe that was a delivery thing, but I feel like that did not hit personally.
Give me that gummy feel so every shot that I send clear. So for that cabbage, I'll smush your melon just to eat healthy. I'll pop out the trunk with some black. but it won't be dollar bills. So if you don't want to die, get the fuck out, because these bullets connect like Facebook posts. You know, I get to tagging him, her, you know, and saying which, and yeah, your career was looking bright.
That Facebook tagging line has probably had to have been used so many fucking times at this point, it's not even funny. I mean, that's kind of generic too.
Until the night, knives fall apart like the eyes on Brandon. They say I'm putting these bars together like I got a Lego float. Cause they know I keep a cool 8 with a hot 9. Like, did you know exploding Sam 2 rounds can kill you? No need to answer that because we getting straight to the point. Flow EBT the way that I snap, boy. I'm about to.
All right.
That was nice. That flow EBT, how I snap EBT, snap kind of government assistant program scheme. That was nice. You know, that was a nice little scheme there.
Flow EBT the way that I snap, boy. I'm about to Dave Chappelle your mind. You know, have baked them. I brought that old eagle back. Now I got them hollering at Nay up in the building. I tell my shooters, hold it steady. Cause they were terror scarred off the rim and sticks waving. All you hear is bang, bang. Like Barney and Betty's son.
Yeah.
Nigga, you ain't built like me. You beneath me. But all I got is 3 words. Y'all know my motherfucking slogan. Any last words?
Y'all give it up, man.
Okay, honestly, he had like 1 or 2 slick lines in that first, but I'm a edge the first to Knowkneed. It was like a 7.5 to a 7 round, or even a 7.5 to a 6.5 round. I feel like OG South's biggest flaw is a lot of his projection is aimed towards the people behind him, which if you can't really vocally project, like, I don't feel like that's one of my biggest problems. I'm very good when it comes to vocal projection. Regardless of where I'm standing, the camera is going to fucking hear me. High-pitched and annoying, yes, but the camera's gonna hear me regardless, so you know how that goes. But I feel like OG kind of a little bit more on the quiet side, so if he just keeps facing the hosts and the people behind him and shit instead of actually projecting to the camera, it's gonna make it look a little bit worse on footage. That all being said, slight edge to Knowkneed currently. Top of the 2nd round, it's on Knowkneed. Lego.
Hey,
Yo.
top of the 2nd, man. Talk that shit, man.
I said, y'all think that shit that he spit was hard? Trash. I said, y'all think that shit that he spit was hard? I feel like niggas is mad that it's a new nigga at the job. This gonna be a long night.
They got their warehouse shit.
I said, y'all think that shit that he spit was hard? I feel like niggas is mad that it's a new nigga at the job. This gonna be a long night. It's not your first time sitting behind bars, and yo, fuck you. You about to die. This was in God's plan. A light about to come on. Like this was the last dance. You think cause you feed the homeless that you was a real man? Yeah, you feed the homeless and sell them dope out of the same hand. Stop. That's what we want.
That was crazy. I mean, it's kind of hard in a culture like this to do that type of pulling car shit where it's like, oh yeah, you feed the homeless, but you sell them drugs with the same hand. That was fire, but also I feel like there's a lot of that kind of, I don't know, it's a weird interweave between making that type of money and trying to actually provide cultural assistance. I don't know. I have no room to talk on the matter, but I just feel like that's kind of an oxymoronic statement to an extent. It's still a dope punch, all things considered, because it's like, yeah, sure, you talk about helping the community, but you also hindering their growth at the exact same time, so that was a dope little punch there from Knowkneed.
Stop. That's where we from. I'm traumatized by niggas that die young committing crimes. Do you know how much weight it takes to pull a trigger? It's around 4 to 6 pounds. I couldn't wait to hold my kids. They weigh around 4 to 6 pounds. Everything I do for them. I can't afford to sit down. Change your energy. I am not your enemy. Don't act like an ex-con. I really told heat. Don't make me go DEF CON. They gon'...
I mean, I like that, you know. the whole prior where it's like the 46 pounds to pull the trigger, or 4 to 6 pounds for the children, like holding my kids for the first time was 4 to 6 pounds. I gotta make sure that they're provided for. I can't afford to sit down. That little afford to sit down, like that kind of quad rhyme scheme was actually really good there, and even this kind of DEFCON, XCON little rhyme scheme here is actually really nice from Knowkneed.
Remember our OG. Now you is an icon. I'll take your gun. Squeeze till you sleep.
Actually, I'm gonna run that back. Hold on.
Like an ex-con, I really told heat. Don't make me go DEFCON. They gonna remember our OG. Now you is an icon. I'll take your gun. Squeeze till you
That was
sleep.
fire.
I lost feeling in this arm. Man.
Whoa, wait, hold on. That's actually kind of fucking fire. That's crazy. It's like, I even squeeze in my sleep, lose the feeling in this arm. Because you know, like, if you with your boo and shit, and, like, y'all are cuddling, and you the bitch spoon, and, like, she's falling asleep on your arm and shit, like, you lose feeling in your... That was actually nice, too. That was fucking fire.
Squeeze till you sleep. I lost feeling in this
arm.
You'll get drawn on. See how this art form? Best in the world. Knowkneed and Dylon. I thought I told you. Rim and scrape, no hangover. You tried to speak when you saw me and I gave you the cold shoulder. We can shake hands when the show's over, get mad. The semi can switch, I'm bipolar. Shit. Keep going.
That's kind of generic, you know, bipolar gun stuff. I mean, hell, I had a couple bipolar punches in my old shit. I can't even lie to you, but, like, the gun being bipolar or the like, I feel like that's kind of, especially on the gun side of it, I feel it's like a generic flip, but, you know.
Hey, yo, this battle, I was hyped about it. But you gonna lose and you gonna cry about it. They call me Slipback. If you a pimp, what you gonna do? Or die about it? Don't ask me shit, motherfucker. I'ma lie about it. Blade to your throat. Cut ties about it. Hold on. In the first round, I said you wear bucket hats. And I seen you ain't like that shit. So I brought a bucket hat so I can talk to that bitch. Hey, yo, bucket hat.
Yeah, let's go. That's funny as fuck. I actually pulled a very similar strategy of my own against an opponent of mine named Trey Boogie back in Tulsa. Like, it was February 22, I think. It was around the time Trey Boogie had just abandoned wearing ski masks in his battles. He took the ski mask off permanently, and I don't think he's worn a ski mask in a battle since. Don't quote me if I'm wrong on that. But, like, I decided to bring out a ski mask for my battle and, like, act like the ski mask was a puppet and try talking to the ski mask and shit. And I thought it was funny as hell, personally. I feel like if I had not a better audience, it was a good audience, but I feel like if it was a little bit of a bigger audience or I performed it a little bit better, it would have hit better, but I do still think it's funny as fuck. Same way this approach with the bucket hat shit, I think is funny as fuck, so let's see what Knowkneed gonna do with this bucket hat.
Make sure it look like
Hey, yo, bucket hat.
Make sure it look like
You were designed for farmers and fishermen. Now thugs wear you on the heads of vicious men. They got no morals, respect. They just want to take. What you say? Mama said knock him out. You was with LL Cool J. I remember when you was super fly. And I can't...
That's fire as fuck too. Mama said knock him out. You was cool with LL Cool J. Because I feel like in a lot of LL Cool J's old music videos, he wore bucket hats. He was pretty... I think LL Cool J was pretty prominent with bucket hats, so that's fire as fuck.
Stand the rain. Now the game symbolize you and they name. Try to make you a part of they pain. Don't be ashamed. I know it's all cap. Hey, bucket hat. Did you know I can't wear you in certain places? It's true. Cause of gangsters like him, I can't fully enjoy you. And it's not your fault. Don't cry. I came to get bucket back and tell him never wear you again until you can respect the bucket hat. No nonsense need. Should've never battled me. You gonna die every round and I'm gonna watch a nigga bleed.
I do like the reclaiming too of the whole like bucket hat culture was a normally like farmers and fishermen type shit. And the whole fact of now that it's such associated with this con shit, I can't even enjoy the full extent of it because I'm not even a gangster. I feel like it's been disrespected. That was a nice little ending round point there by Knowkneed. Solid round. A lot of good punches. The bucket hat shit was funny as hell, especially tied in with a good message about the whole respect the clothing or provide good messages to everything in life. That's a fair play. Bottom of the second round, it's on OG South. Let's go.
That boy's talking. That boy's talking. Right about a second on South, man. Hey.
Damn.
Hold that one in with the hack at the same.
I know I heard
Damn.
One difference between me and you, the shit that I shoot, it ain't imaginary. Forensic science on the scene. It's looking very scary. Me leaving with your head in a motherfucking bag, nigga, it's necessary. So how you want it? Fire to the face, the fist, or the deuce. Either way, more elbows getting laid like a Dwayne Johnson move. Invisible ball.
Now that's fire. More elbows than Dwayne the Johnson move, because the people's elbow, the most electrifying move in sports entertainment history. That's a fire little punch there from OG.
crazy.
Invisible ball. This ain't no ordinary pistol. I'll leave one dead and one morning. I ain't your ordinary killer. I guess the nigga thought I wasn't gonna slide through. Nigga, I'll work the window like a drive-through. 30 who? Nigga, I'll work the window like a drive-through. 30 who? Big 40. Extended clip. Yeah, you got your eyes on me. But you better be worried about the niggas who standing around you.
Wait. Hold on. Oh, shit. Wait, no, wait. Hold on. Run that back. Hold on. The fuck? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you got your eyes on me. But you better be worried about the niggas who standing around you. In other words, I'm about to put something so cold on you, boy.
I said everybody hate Chris.
Okay, what the fuck is going on? There's like multiple different cameos. I don't know what the fuck is supposed to be happening here. If OG South want to kind of comment on this and explain what the purpose of this was exactly, that'd be great, because I'm confused. Like, I get that you try to be concerned with the people around you type shit. Like, I never keep your circle small and friends close, enemy close. I understand all that. But okay, so it was one homie who was like, yeah, that's bro with arm around him and shit. And then OG South seemed like he jumped into a slogan of some sort, and then immediately somebody else popped out? I'm disoriented. Anyway, let's keep rolling.
I said everybody hate Chris. Pop champagne. I spray Chris. 40 on my waist. Ain't that your age, Chris? I call it Benoit. It'll go across the face, Chris. You ever ate white people food? Well, that's you. Not seasoned enough. I'm not a cameraman, but I'll pull up, cannon, hanging out the photo dumping, hit your chest, neck, shoulder, simultaneously. Don't anger me. I call my sniper Kurt. Why? He good at angling. Don't get too proud.
That's fire. But also, this doesn't help OG South at all. In my personal opinion, I feel the few little bars that whoever the hell this guy is, I'm unfamiliar, or super unfamiliar. I've been watching the league for a while, so I'm assuming it's one of the talents, but I am so bad with names unless it's somebody who I'm really battling. I don't really pay too much attention. Whoever the fuck this guy is cooking. Like, this guy is genuinely cooking. I need to see more of this guy's battles. Like, if you have better material and a jump in than the person who asked you to jump in does in their entire fucking round, I don't know how that looks for you. I mean, you can make the narrative of, yeah, this still help out, but, like, no, in my personal opinion, I kind of find it stupid. Like, the people who you paid or you have jump in your round are writing better than you for your own opponent. Like, nah, I don't know how to feel about that personally.
Don't get too proud. Don't get too proud. Even the mighty duck wants a grenade, flip the whip. That's a flying V. You sit and inquired about me. Go. There's people in this room that let it seem like a choir about me. I check your street cred. A lot of inquiries. Shit incomplete. But what interests me is your bitch and the shit she'll do to a piece of meat. If this battle would've got booked, it'd have been a favorite attempt. The only people that would've thought this wax would be fire, trying to count, nigga. Let's play.
I mean, 2-0 Knowkneed. I'm sorry. Like, I understand the moments that OG South created while trying to get the people to jump in from his camp or battles that would have happened or whatever. But I feel like the material that the other guy had for Knowkneed is better than OG South has rapped so far. So, 2-0 Knowkneed. Top of the third.
I said,
Hey, hold it down. First, top of the third.
I said the nigga that battled me jumped in on your half of your rhyme. He shouldn't have said a thing. You couldn't win anyway. That's why you need a fucking tag team, nigga.
No, that's facts. Even though the person who he had jump in had a way better round than OG South. You know what? We'll talk about it at the end of the battle. Let's keep rolling.
I said, what you do to go to prison? It doesn't matter. You was convicted. They yelling, free ho! Say it again.
Talk that shit, man.
I said, what you do to go to prison? It doesn't matter. You was convicted. They yelling, free OG. I'm saying, nah, that nigga did it. Fuck you, nigga.
That's funny as fuck. The whole free whoever. Nah, actually, no, he did. That's funny as fuck.
I'm gonna say it again.
Run it
I said,
back.
what you do to go to prison? It doesn't matter. You was convicted. They yelling, free OG. I'm saying, nah, that nigga did it. Fuck you mean? This dumb fucking D, I see a big bitch. Like Friday's baby D. You don't move like Genuine. Is this the same OG Pete the plot?
All right.
My little brother was wild. He didn't know how to act black. He was only 16 when he got his shit cracked. I hit his phone. Like, I know you got my text scrapped. I was so glad when he came home. Like a bitch who wants you to leave her alone. I never got that tech back. I don't believe, make believe. You won't kill, or I'll be...
That was fire. That's fire. I never got that tech back. You know, like the whole chick who won't leave you alone. Like, that's fire.
Yeah. I said, you won't kill, or I'll be dead. Get me mad. I see red. You not beating me when you lost the pumpkin head leg shot. He neutralized. A spine shot. He paralyzed. Now he in the need to survive. But you stayed locked up, getting back shots. You institutionalized.
Can we say, is that pause? I feel like that's kind of pause. I don't fucking know. Don't quote me on that shit. I can't tell you if it's pause or not. Nah, like, that's kind of pause, though.
Right, man.
Hey. Hey. Say what you want. You like
Hold it down.
say what you want. You like to battle niggas on the come up, hop lead to lead. You not loyal to no one. Now hold tight. Here's a gym clip. You a hypocrite. Tell niggas not to, then turn around and do the same shit. Told YP not to battle me, but jumped at the opportunity cause you thought it would be easy cheese, and that's hardly. You got the nerve to tell me you feel sorry? Set in stone, done turned into a pity party. You a bitch.
If that's legitimate, like, yeah, that's some, what's the fucking word? Hypocritical shit, man. Like, telling your homie, like, nah, don't battle Knowkneed. That ain't worth the energy. And then the minute Knowkneed end up on your table offer, like, yeah, no, I'll take that battle. I mean, that is kind of hypocritical, low-key. So if that's legitimate, fair play on the Knowkneed on that one.
Set in stone, done turned into a pity party. You a bitch. And you fake. You should get that step. You got mad about a post I made. You really told Beat Champ, my bitch a cop. She can get fired. Take that post down. You a clown. Don't say nothing you don't want people to know. And you don't want people to know that you married to the popo. Wow. Now niggas want me to chill. How would the mob feel when they find out you fucking with Capitol Hill? So how?
I mean, yeah, that's a fair angle. I mean, I feel like that's tough. I don't know. That whole kind of mentality is a little bit different of like married into police mentality. I don't know. That's tough. That's genuinely tough.
That work. How would the mob feel when they find out you fucking with Capitol Hill? So how that work? She arrest niggas and bring you to work?
That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck. She arresting people and then she bring you into work. That's funny. That's funny as hell.
So how that work? She arrest niggas and bring you to work? You a CI that fuck with street niggas? Now I see why that mic got a buzz. It's not a beehive. You should keep your distance from the safari, cause you not street. You was just at the cop Christmas party. You know the sergeant. You was just at the cop Christmas party. You know the sergeant, lieutenant, even the CO. You never smoked K2 cause your wife was your PO. Fuck you.
That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck, man. The whole... He's approaching this very similar to how I feel like Big K approached Audie Boom with a snitch shit, you know, like, the whole, like, you got out, they got 9, they got 13 shit. The whole, like, you know the lieutenant, you know the CO, you know the parole officers, you was at the Christmas party with your wife and shit. That's funny as hell, man. If they ever played a Knowkneed on that.
I said, fuck you. This about me. I take advice, but I don't like to. I don't need practice to talk shit. Nigga, you do. I don't need Molly to go on and hit. Nigga, you do. I don't need help to pick out a fit. Nigga, you do. When I win, it's a lose-lose. You old, I'm new. Niggas just met me and niggas never watched you. You look confused. Let me clear that out. We are not friends. The bullet spit out the nose is not phlegm. And you like to send niggas pics to the pen? I ain't gonna drag this out, but you need better friends. So the next time y'all see me, I'm gonna be rapping again. There's no need to ask what happened to him.
Solid ass third round from Knowkneed. Probably my favorite round of the battle so far. The angle, the whole way he structured that round was really fire with the whole police concept and shit. That was a really fire third round. Bottom of the third, it's on OG South. Let's see if he can run away with the round or if Knowkneed gets a 30.
Hey, quiet down. Quiet down. You from Georgia, right? Stop listening, folks. I don't have a wife. Am I being not a motherfucking police? She's a CO. Them facts.
I mean, don't correctional officers still kind of work for the for police? I ain't gonna say nothing. Hold on, let me run that back though.
Am I being not a motherfucking police? She's a CO. Them facts.
Speak facts.
Now let's get to these bars. See, I can show you I got the power with this timing, like 50. Or I can give him 8 out the 9 and watch the nigga try to dance out of bag like Missy. Okay. Call me MC, cause I'm about to pistol whoop him till the hammer broke. New gun. The beam green, but it changed color like a mood ring on. Case in the scene, y'all.
There we go. There we go. I mean, it's a kind of generic punch about the moon ring thing, but there we go. He finally kind of starting to turn up a little bit. There we go.
Hey! New gun. The beam green, but it changed colors like a mood ring on. Case in the scene, I'll let it ring from one knee. This nigga must think he cap a knee. Nigga, cause her leg shot out, this bitch gonna make him take a knee next scene. Cause her leg shot out, this bitch gonna make him take a knee next scene. I hit his block with that Young Joe feeling. I might just summer walk a nigga down like on Metro Booming shit. No cocky shit. But these hands been leaked. I been rocking shit. I'm behind 5%. Knowkneed ain't peeping me. So I hop out and get the dropping shit with this 223, with the monkey nuts. Watch how I make his temple run. Now he shook harder with the
Now that was fire, the whole monkey flip table or temple run, because you know you're being chased by some sort of monster through a temple and shit. That was fire.
Crazy. You catch me slipping? Nigga, I stay with the 5 stick like I ain't got cable. Go drop a disc about me.
I don't stick with the fire. I stick with the fire stick like I don't got cable. That's nice because you know streaming services have taken over the modern economy anyway. Let's be dead serious about that fact. That's for certain. Like Roku's, Fire Sticks, Chromecast. Is Chromecast even still a thing? Like Google Chromecast, that was my first kind of streaming stick or streaming device where it was plugged into the back of the tablet, or not the back of the tablet, the back of the television, and then you would connect it to the Chromecast. Do those even still exist anymore? Like shit, that was 26. I was still in high school when those were around. I don't even know if Chromecasts are still made. That's crazy. But yeah, no, he finally starting to turn up a little bit. I don't know if it's enough, but he finally kind of starting to turn up a little bit.
Go drop a diss about me, and I'm gonna drop a hit on your mind. I'm a risk taker. I'll leave your body floating on water while you Baywatch. I'll leave your body floating on water while you Baywatch. Fuck it. I go jagged edge with the knife. So the plot gonna be there. Hit your block round 112. We putting this cat in a hat. Like he Dr. Seuss. I let the fifth flare. Shots make him say, woo! Woo! Like he Ric Flair for trying me. I'ma let the cannon pop quicker than top camera flash. I'ma give him wings with the drum. That means you gonna get left flat. So
man, these punches have been said so many fucking times. The Dr. Seuss, the Jagged Edge, 112. I mean, let's be honest, the most infamous example of that was Hollow and Joe Budden, the Jagged Edge 112, something for Joe to see. The wings, drums, flats. I could have swore I just heard that in the battle, recently. I'm trying to remember which one I was listening to. I think it might have actually been Will and Jay. Ill Will and Jay the Nightwing, something like that, I think. I think Will said that in his second or third. I can't fully remember, but, these punches have been said so many times, it's not even funny at this point, man. Kind of just generic.
Since Knowkneed think he a demon.
Fire, nigga.
That's hard.
So since Knowkneed think he a demon, I'm gonna give him hell. Y'all gonna have to wish him well.
Stay
This nigga ain't
hydrated.
never. Alright. I'm gonna give him hell. Y'all gonna have to wish him well. This nigga ain't never been in the streets. It ain't hard to tell. This nigga ain't never caught a battery charge and had the enduro sale, nigga.
Now that was fire. Enduracell battery charge, that was actually a good punch. There we go, that was fire.
Damn.
This nigga ain't never caught a battery charge and had the enduro sale, nigga. Me? Nigga, it was nice. I had to sleep with one eye open. Like Zack Thriller, I'm back, nigga, and after this, you gonna need God. Cause one hit from me, he gonna get that holy field. Nigga, who is you?
Damn. Shit.
Yeah, you gonna catch that holy field. Nigga, who is you? You going from the new face of the league to another nigga on the tee. I say, nigga, if you even sneeze wrong tonight, you get your nose white. Fuck a blessing. I'm a different God. See, I'm the one you don't want to pray to, but let's talk about how you said you was gonna 30 me.
Oh, you said that.
See, when you said it, I laughed and kicked my shoes off. And I want y'all to ask me why. Because even with my shoes off, I can't see the feet. I say it's a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's terrible. Defeat bars in 2025, man. That's fucking crazy. Even I had a defeat bar. I won't lie about it. That was a video battle. I said it, but even I realize now looking back, that shit's corny as hell. Defeat bars in 2025, man. I don't know. We'll talk about it here in a second.
It's a motherfucking body. And all I got is 3 words. Y'all know my motherfucking slogan. Any last word?
That's how you punch back, nigga.
That's how you punch back, nigga.
Welcome to Summer's Battle, man.
I mean, if you had to ask me a winner, I personally got Knowkneed 3-0. Gentleman's 30. If you want to say OG South had a case for taking the third, I would not be offended in the slightest. OG South third was his best round by far of the battle. I just feel like a lot of the shit he said was mad generic, or a bunch of shit we heard before, the 112, Joe to C, the defeat bars, a bunch of other bars that were just kind of mad generic. Knowkneed had a lot of unique approaches, a lot of better approaches, like the whole bucket hat shit, the jail shit. Even if your wife is just a correctional officer, I feel like that still plays a part in working in a prison to some extent. I could be wrong, though. Don't quote me on that. But like I said, Knowkneed 3-0. If you want to argue Knowkneed 2-1 and OG South took the third, I would not be offended. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you in the Montgomery, Alabama area, June 21st, Settle the Score Battle League, Sushi Mania, Agame 365 vs. Rugrat JQ is going down. So if you want to check me out, if you've been watching these breakdowns, or if you a fan of mine from the Alabama area, come out and support. It'd be super dope to meet any of y'all who's been supporting the regardless of it's the battle movement or the review movement. I would really appreciate to meet y'all. Maybe like get some photos or get some stuff like situated. That'd be really dope. But that being said, next week I actually got a really special request. Next week, I'm gonna be breaking down from No Coast, which ironically enough is the league I'll be battling on after Settle the Score in July. Josh Carroll versus A-Ward, which I've seen a couple of the shorts clips here and there. Fucking phenomenal battle. Really excited to kind of break that one down because A-Ward is one of my favorite battlers of all time. Josh Carroll, the fan, salute to the bro, Josh Carroll. We gonna break that battle down next week. Yeah, so if you want to tune in, you could subscribe, like, comment, share, all that shit. I got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It should all be Agame reviews. If you want to leave me a battle that I should break down next, leave it in the comments. Leave it in my inboxes on my social medias. And that being said, it's Agame 365. And as always, bow.